Jay leaves the old one?
No, he takes it off, covers it with his hand, and then puts a new one on.
That's how I do it, but I can do that for you if you want.
Okay, no, I just checking.
Hi.
I've never done it before, but I used to work for gas company.
We're installing a Honeywell digital thermostat. Pretty simple stuff here. First remove the old analog Honeywell thermostat, right? And just keep in mind it's got a mercury here. Don't bring this to the dumpsters because it's really bad for the environment. Put this aside for a moment. Then we took that off. Now we're gonna get a little torpedo level, and we want to make sure it's level, like that. Level is important. Level is for professionalism. Level is for Larry. Level is for love. Now, get yourself an awl, right? This is a nice tool. This could be a dangerous tool, so don't run with this tool, okay?
It's ice pick.
Ice pick, yeah, or sometimes use it to jailhouse rock. But then we get yourself usually these units come with anchors. Anchors are good to have. Try not to drop them because you lose them, it sucks. All right, now get yourself a nice flathead or Phillips head screwdriver, and you want to put these anchors in here. Right now, I haven't put a thermostat in a while because Jesse's been doing all of them for me. Now, when you push this in, you might notice that there's a beam back there. Put this back in here like this. A little pound there, right? Let me just double check this here, make sure we're still good. Yep. And I believe when you can't push it in anymore, that's telling you there's probably a beam, so you don't need the anchor because there's a beam there. Yep. Now you just get your thing set here. You can start them with your fingers, right? And you get in here. You do the right side first would probably be helpful. Get your trusty dusty love level. Make sure it's nice and level for yourself here. And then this one you got to push a little bit because it's there's a beam in there. So you got to try to get it into the beam. Might require a little strength in your hands, a little elbow grease. So if you have to, just get yourself a little pilot bit. Alright, we got this guy on. I'll tighten up this one. Alright, next, you need one of these. It's a little tiny screwdriver, right? And we're gonna get these wires into here. Wouldn't hurt to have one of these too. I like Klein, but get whatever one you like. Klein is my preference. And you do a little strip of them. You strip the wires. And I said wires, not yourself. You don't want to strip yourself, you want to strip the wires. Put it right there. Little there. Little there. Little there. Just need like a quarter inch. Alright? Now, the red typically goes to the R. This is the universal coding for us HVAC techs. But it's not always the case, but in this case, it does. So it's pretty simple to remember. Red goes into R, right? You just get this thing nice and snug. Tuck it in the back. The white typically goes to the W. right? You get that nice and snug, right? The green typically goes to the G. Same thing. Now, sometimes this other wire, in this case, this is heating and air conditioning we're using this for, right? So this other wire is blue. Sometimes it's yellow, but in this case, it's blue. And that one goes to the Y. FYI, coming a little closer, the red is the power, the green powers the fan, the Y powers the air conditioner, and the W powers the heat. It's the common for the heat. But generally speaking, if you have a forced hot air system that's heating and air conditioning combined, then you don't take out the jumper that's between the RC and the RH. But if you have a boiler system, that means it has two different transformers. Your boiler's in the basement and maybe your air conditioner's in the attic, then you will take out the jumper. Got it? Now, see this here? Get some AA batteries. I'm gonna go get them in a moment. I'm just gonna snap that on right there, okay? Now, if you notice, we're gonna be doing some painting here, so this I'm okay with this spot up here. However, they do sell back plates that will cover that if you don't want to have to do the painting. Any questions? Questions, comments, obscenities?
No.
It's good. All right. Always test your stuff when you're done. Turn it on, turn it off, turn it on and off again, because you want to get 20 miles up the road and find that the unit didn't turn off. A good tech always double checks, just like a good carpenter always double measures. I'm signing out. Roger, Roger.